right, today we are at the Eglin Air Force Base Museum, or the United States Air Force Armament Museum. Goes by both names, but we got a lot to see today. Clouds are looking cool. So the way it's divided up, they've got an outdoor part of the exhibit, and then you can also go to this building on the inside. I'm gonna start outside for now. If you've ever wondered what a 10,000 pound missile looks like, that is it. So I've been in the area for about a week now, and this is actually my third time being here. Yes, it's super cool, but I tried to bring my son, who's about a year old, and he can only put up with it for so long. I won't be going into detail on every single one of the aircrafts, but on a couple, like this really big bomber right here. What is unique about this one is you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the other side 4 more, making 8 jet engines total. It is apparently the only aircraft with that many jet engines. And these bombers, being as big as they are, were responsible for carrying a lot of weapons, primarily bombs and missiles, but you could pack a lot of stuff in this aircraft. They call this one the Blackbird, and it is a fast one. This aircraft goes 2,500 miles an hour, which is Mach 3.3. If you ever want to know what a real-life Decepticon looks like from Transformers, that's it. Brooks, get away from the chopper. This right here is another bomber, much smaller than the one down there, but this one's actually really cool because this model of bomber was in a fleet that was flown to Japan after the Pearl Harbor bombing, and so it was the first attack that the US had on Japan in World War II following Pearl Harbor. You can also tell this museum's good because the 3 times I've been here, this whole parking lot right here has been full. Brooks isn't here for the planes or helicopters. He just wants all the dogs. Yep, he's pointing at the dogs. Where are you going? This F-15 is one heck of an aircraft. It says, highly skilled pilots have allowed the F-15 to achieve a perfect combat record of 101 victories and 0 defeats. And then in Desert Storm, their kill ratio was 26-0. So this aircraft right here flies undefeated. Man, I thought that missile in the beginning was big. Look at this one. The other one was 10,000 pounds, and this one's 18,000. This F-86 Sabre was the first production aircraft to break the sound barrier of Mach 1. So the Voodoo right here was the first supersonic photo recon aircraft. So it looks like they used it in the Cuban Missile Crisis, but at the time it had reset the world record of about 1,200 miles an hour. Brooks, it's your baby plane. All right, let's go take a peek inside.
I say cheese. Cheese. Been in this location since 1985.
They've got it all spaced out here to where you can look at like a World War I, World War II, Korean War, Cold War, and Vietnam War exhibits on the upper floors.
Uh-oh, your shoe.
Brooks, you're in training. This is one of those bombs that they would use to drop on enemy runways to damage or prevent anyone from getting off of the runways. Look at how far we've come on rocket launchers. You got these little ones, and we've upgraded to something bigger and more sophisticated like this.
Of 600 to 800 MMAT world emerging.
These are the types of cannons that they would use to shoot down aircrafts. And those are the calibers that they'd use. Here's a good view and summary of basically what they got on the inside. This right here is a bomb sight, and it's a precision instrument that they'd use to help calculate and take into consideration like any motion or drift or movement from the target. They were dropping bombs out of the planes. You can put a bomb in a pickle barrel from 30,000 feet. Pretty cool. This weapon's pretty cool. I know the light might throw it off, but you got like all these little explosive devices. I guess you go from aircraft to missile to scattered little explosive devices. It kind of reminds me of Twisters, where they have that device Dorothy that would send up these little pods into the Twister to help monitor the storm, but different concept.